Lucy, Scarlett Johansson, a 25-year-old American lady, lives and studies in Taipei, Taiwan. Her new boyfriend dupes her into acting as a drug mule for his employer, Mr. Jang, a Korean mob boss and drug lord. Lucy hands over a briefcase to Mr. Jang, Choi Min-sik, holding an extremely valuable synthetic medicine called CPH4. After seeing her partner shot and killed, she is apprehended, and a bag of the narcotic is forcibly sewn into her abdomen, as well as the abdomens of 3 other drug mules who will also transport the heroin for sale in Europe. While Lucy is in captivity, one of her kidnappers kicks her in the abdomen, breaking the bag and releasing a substantial amount of the medication into her bloodstream. As a result, she begins to develop progressively powerful physical and mental talents, including telepathy, telekinesis, mental time travel, and the ability to choose not to experience pain or other discomforts, among others. She kills her captors and escapes. She is shot during the process, but she ignores the pain and calmly digs the bullet out of her body. Lucy visits the adjacent Tri-Service General Hospital to have the bag of narcotics removed from her abdomen. By this point, she can hear surrounding conversations and understands every language. The bag is safely removed, and the operating doctor informs Lucy about the drug's volatile nature, which is based on a substance given to fetuses during prenatal development, as well as its harmful side effects. Lucy returns to Mr. Jang's hotel, murders his bodyguards, assaults Mr. Jang, and uses telepathy to extract the locations of all 3 drug mules from his head. Lucy begins studying her illness at her shared flat and contacts a well-known scientist and doctor, Professor Samuel Norman, Morgan Freeman, whose research focuses on the implications of boosting brain capacity in animals. He also theorizes that life has 2 purposes: to become immortal or to reproduce. Norman hypothesizes that at 20% of brain capacity, humans have control over their own bodies, and at 40%, they have power over other individuals. Could be the key to saving her. Lucy flies to Paris and contacts a local police captain, Pierre Del Rio, to help her locate the last 3 packets of the drug. The Taiwan police are seeking for Lucy following her hospital stunt, so she disguises herself by changing her body shape and structure to avoid detection, as well as commanding other humans and animals. Lucy has deduced that she requires the drug to survive and purchase more time, and that without it, she will most likely die within 24 hours. During the plane flight, she begins to disintegrate as her cells destabilize from drinking a taste of champagne, rendering her body unsuitable for cellular reproduction. Only by eating additional CPH4 can she avoid total disintegration. Her abilities continue to develop, allowing her to telepathically incapacitate armed police and members of the Korean drug gang. Lucy recovers the drug with the assistance of Del Rio and rushes to visit Professor Norman, with whom she promises to share everything she now knows after he points out that the primary purpose of life is to pass on knowledge. Jang and the mob also want the heroin, resulting in a gunfight with the French police. In the professor's lab, Lucy talks on the nature of time and life, as well as how people's humanity distorts their perspectives. At her request, she is given an intravenous injection with the contents of all 3 remaining bags of CPH4. Her body begins to transform into a dark substance, which spreads over computers and other lab things as she transforms them into an unconventionally formed, next-generation supercomputer that would house all of her expanded knowledge of the cosmos. She then embarks on a space-time voyage into the past, eventually arriving at humanity's earliest discovered ancestor, Lucy, and touching her fingertips. Meanwhile, back in the lab, when an M136 at 4 anti-tank weapon blows up the door, Mr. Jang enters and places a gun at Lucy's head from behind, intending to kill her. He shoots, but Lucy achieves 100% brain capacity and vanishes within the space-time continuum, explaining that everything is interconnected and that existence can only be established via time. Only her clothes and the weirdly shaped black supercomputer remain behind. Del Rio then enters and fatally shoots Mr. Jang. Professor Norman accepts a black, monolithic flash drive supplied by the advanced supercomputer formed by Lucy's corpse before it disintegrates into dust. Del Rio asks Professor Norman where Lucy is, and his cell phone rings, displaying a text message, "I am everywhere." In an above picture, Lucy's voice is heard saying, "Life was given to us 1 billion years ago. You now know what to do with it."
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like, share and subscribe button to my channel to see more videos like this.